In 2025, the world's wealth map has shifted. Some nations built their fortunes on data, others on oil. What? On luxury handbags. But which countries truly run the global economy? And which ones have quietly fallen behind? This isn't just about numbers. It's about power, pride, and the race for dominance. Let's find out who made the cut. Welcome back to Authentic Elite 10, where we uncover the elite forces shaping our world's power, wealth, and influence. Today, we're counting down the top 10 richest countries in the world in 2025, ranked by gross domestic product, or GDP. This isn't about who lives the best. It's about who runs the biggest economic machines on Earth. Measured by the total value of goods and services produced, GDP shows us who's really driving global growth. We've pulled the latest figures from the IMF, World Bank, and other top sources. Let's start the countdown. Kicking off the list at number 10 is Italy, a country known for its timeless beauty, but also for its relentless industrial backbone. Beyond the postcards of Venice and the art galleries of Florence, Italy runs on high-end engineering, luxury exports, and a tourism industry that's roaring back to life. Thanks to post-COVID recovery funds from the EU, Italy has modernized its infrastructure and pumped billions into sustainable tech and digital transformation. Northern cities like Milan and Turin are producing everything from designer handbags to cutting-edge robotics. From Ferrari to Prada, Italy proves that legacy and innovation can grow side by side and still dominate global markets. At number 9 is Brazil, the comeback kid of South America. Once seen as a raw materials economy, Brazil in 2025 is reimagined and re-engineered. It leads the world in soybean exports, dominates the iron ore trade, and is fast becoming a heavyweight in lithium, clean energy, and agribusiness innovation. Digital banking and fintech have reshaped how millions interact with money, while tech investments in rural farming have supercharged productivity. Its economic reach now extends from the Amazon to Asia. And this time, Brazil isn't just supplying resources. It's building a modern economy with staying power. Coming in at number 8 is France, a nation whose true power lies far beyond its wine and fashion. France is a master of industrial scale and state-led innovation. It's home to EDF, one of the world's energy titans, and Airbus, a leader in global aviation. In 2025, France's economy is charging forward on the back of artificial intelligence, defense tech, and climate-smart energy infrastructure. Paris remains a global financial hub, but it's the government's bold investments in digital startups and green growth that keep the engine roaring. France doesn't shout about its progress. It builds it efficiently and without missing a step. At number 7 is the United Kingdom, a country that's proven time and again that legacy doesn't mean outdated. Despite navigating post-Brexit complexities and a shifting global economy, the UK has reasserted itself as a financial and technological powerhouse in 2025. London remains one of the most important financial capitals in the world, but it's the rise of fintech, AI startups, and green energy investment that's driving new growth. Defense spending, pharmaceuticals, creative exports, and academic research are all firing at full throttle. The British economy has done more than recover. It has repositioned itself for a smarter, faster, more digital future. Old empire, new rules, and still one of the richest on Earth. At number 6 is Germany, the engineering nerve center of Europe. From luxury cars to precision machinery, Germany has long been the gold standard for advanced manufacturing, and in 2025, that edge remains razor-sharp. But there's a quiet evolution happening. Germany is pivoting hard into clean tech, robotics, and artificial intelligence. With massive government investment in green infrastructure and the digital transformation of its automotive sector, Germany isn't just making cars, it's redefining mobility. And let's not forget its dominance in industrial exports, renewable energy tech, and a resilient middle stand, its small-medium business core. The result? A high-output economy that doesn't need hype, because its precision speaks for itself. Cracking the top 5 is India, the world's most populous country and now one of its fastest-growing economies. In 2025, India's rise isn't just about size. It's about scale, strategy, and speed. Fueled by a tech-savvy population, booming digital infrastructure, and massive foreign investment, India's economy is surging across multiple sectors, from IT services to green energy, space tech to consumer manufacturing. It's the global hub for software outsourcing, the playground for Silicon Valley investments, and a rising force in renewables and defense tech. And with domestic consumption at an all-time high, India is no longer just a back office to the world. It's becoming the engine. This is a 21st-century economic superpower in the making. Holding strong at number 4 is Japan, the quiet innovator with unmatched discipline. While its population is aging, its economy is anything but slowing down. Japan continues to lead the world in robotics, semiconductors, and high-tech precision industries. In 2025, it's also doubled down on automation, AI integration, and smart city infrastructure. The yen remains a global safe haven currency, and Japan's export engine, from cars to consumer electronics, is still roaring. Add in its strategic investments in space tech and quantum computing, and you've got a country that may speak softly, but carries a trillion-dollar hammer. Efficiency is wealth, and Japan has mastered both. In third place is Saudi Arabia, a country once known only for oil, now transforming into an economic force far beyond fossil fuels. With the backing of its trillion-dollar public investment fund, Saudi Arabia in 2025 is powering megaprojects like NEOM, investing heavily in renewables, and expanding into tourism, logistics, AI, and infrastructure. Yet, oil still matters. And as one of the world's largest crude producers, its revenues remain colossal. What's changed is strategy. Saudi is diversifying, modernizing, and pushing to become a post-oil empire. And it's working. This isn't just petrodollars. It's Vision 2030 in motion, and it's making waves. Coming in at number 2 is China, the manufacturing giant that built an empire brick by brick. In 2025, China's economy remains a force of nature, fueled by exports, infrastructure megaprojects, AI, 5G, and a rapidly growing consumer tech sector. Its Belt and Road Initiative continues to open markets across Asia, Africa, and Europe, while Chinese brands are now global staples in everything from smartphones to EVs. But what truly sets China apart is its ability to scale fast. From smart cities to solar dominance, it's building the future at a speed no one else can match. One of the richest? No doubt. One of the most ambitious? Absolutely. And at number 1, still sitting atop the world's economic throne, is the United States of America. With an economy larger than the bottom 150 countries combined, the U.S. in 2025 is powered by innovation, global brands, venture capital, defense spending, and an unmatched services sector. It's home to 7 of the 10 largest tech companies, dominates in AI, biotech, and finance, and remains the world's most important consumer market. The US dollar is still the world's reserve currency. Its companies set global trends, and its economic flexibility, driven by creativity, risk-taking, and capital, keeps it at the top. It's not just rich, it's resiliently rich, and still defining what economic dominance looks like in the 21st century. So there you have it. The 10 richest countries in the world in 2025. Some are growing, some are evolving, and some are quietly reshaping the future. But GDP is only part of the story. Next, we're revealing the countries that are richest per person, and the results might shock you. A tiny European nation beats most superpowers. So if you're curious about where true wealth lives, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss it. And tell us in the comments, which country do you think will rise or fall by 2030? We'll be watching. Will you?